Hello everyone, I am at the far west side of San Antonio, Texas, and you're probably wondering why am I at this newly developed neighborhood. Well, I was doing some research on cemeteries that are in San Antonio, Texas, specifically in developed neighborhoods, and I found a cemetery here that is known as the Griego-Rodriguez Cemetery, also known as the Las Perlas Cemetery. Now, from Google Maps, this area right here wasn't fully developed. It was just nothing but a wooded area. And as I got here just now, I noticed that it is being developed. And according to the Find a Grave website, it said the cemetery was in this area. Now I'm hoping that those graves weren't disturbed. Now, again, according to the Find a Grave website, I'll leave a link to that site in the description box below. It said that there are a total of 9 people buried at this small cemetery, and there are 3 grave markers. However, in one grave, there is a big group of people buried in just one grave. So we'll go ahead and check that out just now. So, you know, I would have to assume they wouldn't disturb these graves here. The oldest burial dates back from 1886. And I want to assume that these graves would be hidden somewhere here. And if they are no longer here, then the city or the developer or whoever disturbed these graves. But we're going to go ahead and look for these tombstones right now. And as I mentioned, there are a total of 3 tombstones, but 9 people are buried at this cemetery. And I'm not seeing anything here. And the pictures that were shown on the Find a Grave website date back to 2018. So that was about 3 years ago. I want to say that maybe it's back there. I think they did this for a purpose. You know, they blocked off this area right here, kind of telling the people with the bulldozers to not touch this area, because I'm sure they know that there's some graves here. So let's keep looking. Okay, so I'm currently in this grassy area. Oh, a bird just flew right over my head. So I see something here with a barbed wire fence. Looks like there could be a grave over here. So we're gonna go ahead and get a closer look. As you can see, there's like this old wooden post, and it has like chicken wire or whatever you want to call it right here. I feel like this might have been like the entrance to this cemetery, which I'm trying to locate right now. Haven't had any luck yet. You can see right here, there's another fence. So it's got to be somewhere in there. I got to find an entrance somewhere. Here's more of the fence, and there's like some kind of makeshift trail, which I feel will lead me to the right place. They have these sticks here where they did the survey for the property. I mean, I think it still has to be here, this cemetery, because, I mean, these cemeteries should be protected, even though nobody comes to visit them anymore. You still have to respect the dead. So let's keep looking, see if we can find an entrance here or find some tombstones. Okay, so I finally found a tombstone here. It's tipped over, sadly. I don't know if it was done on accident, vandalism, or just, you know, wear and tear through the years. But in the Find a Grave website, it was upright, and it is located on this new street that they made here, and eventually there will be homes built over here. So yeah, this is 1 out of 3, and I think I see another one over there, and the ground looks sunken. If you could see, we'll take a closer look. This tombstone is very heavy. I'm gonna try to. So as you can see here, there's a cross, and it's in Spanish. Let me see if I can make that brighter. De Miguel Rodriguez. Let's see. Honestly, I don't speak Spanish, and I can't read Spanish, but I want to say he died in 1888, and it says here he was 84 years old. And there's something else here. I'm not sure what it says exactly. That's one grave right there, and sadly, it fell off its base here. And there is another tombstone. I'm watching where I step right now. Oh, look at this. This is crazy. The ground has sunken here. It looks like somebody was digging up here. You could see a mound of dirt right there. Then you have this tombstone just laying in the ground here. I say that's about like maybe 3.5 feet deep. Typical burial, they'll bury you 6 feet below. It doesn't look like the grave was disturbed. I want to say that the bodies are probably facing this way. And then, you know, the base would have sat right here somewhere. I want to go ahead and go around there so you get a better view of the tombstone. Okay, on this tombstone here, you can't really make out much on what it says. It's pretty weathered. And on the other side, you can't really see anything either. Now, like I mentioned, there was a total of 3 tombstones. I've only found 2. And there was a tombstone where it had like more than one name on it. And that's where they had all the other people that were buried in the cemetery. Again, there were 9 people total apparently buried at this cemetery. The first one we saw looked like there was just one person, maybe 2, I'm not sure. This one, I'm not really sure if this is the mass grave here. I'm trying to see if I could find this third tombstone. Here it is, right here. All right, guys. This right here has multiple people buried in this plot. So it looks like we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people buried here at this one. Still in its upright position. Ground doesn't seem to be sunken or anything like that. And that pretty much does it for the Griego-Rodriguez Cemetery. I'm glad I was able to find this cemetery, and I'm glad that the developers didn't touch it or do any more harm to it. Sadly, it's going to be forgotten when they start building more houses here. It's just going to be a big mystery. You know, that's what happens with these small family cemeteries. You know, once upon a time, these people owned land here, and then over the course of, you know, the development and the growth of San Antonio, it becomes lost, and their land becomes sold to developers, and then they start building houses and apartments and offices around it. And, you know, sadly, there's really nothing we could do about it. But I'm hoping that we can preserve what we still have here. So that pretty much does it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.